Tensions were high in Coronation Street tonight as Lou Michaelis was still reeling from the fact Kit Green was his real dad, not Mick. As he sat down for an emotional chat with his mum Lou Michaelis, who begged him to come home. Desperate for him to come home, his mother Lou took a trip to Bernie's. However, before Lou could even get a word in, she became distracted as her phone started ringing, as she started acting shifty. As Brody asked to see his mother Lou's new phone, she suspiciously said it was a work phone, before quickly hiding it in her bag. However, Brody wasn't having any of it as he questioned why they gave her a phone. "What's next, company car?" he joked. Brody seemed suspicious of his mother's behavior. It seemed like all was forgotten shortly after, as Brody agreed to come home for the kids. However, fans didn't look past Lou's actions as they believe she could be hiding something big. Taking to X, formerly known as Twitter, one fan penned, "Lou has Gary's phone and pretending to be his next of kin. She hiding his attack or part of it?" While a second questioned, "Has Lou got Gary's phone?" "That is so Gary's phone, Lou has," said a third. Last week, it was revealed that Gary was in a coma after a mysterious, brutal attack. He was first thought to have been staying with his mother, Anna. However, on Friday, Maria received a text from Gary stating he was fine and at a mate's house, and would be home soon. However, since he was in a coma, it became obvious someone sent the message on his behalf, and fans are growing suspicious of Lou, although others aren't convinced. Prior to him leaving, she sent herself a flirty text from his phone and later tried to kiss him in order to blackmail him. However, many fans are convinced Lou's son Brody is the secret attacker after Gary's run-in with both his parents. Gary had a run-in with Brody's father Mick, who's in prison, but has Mick orchestrated the attack? Many also believe that Kit is covering for his biological son. A Kit/Brody cover-up, suggested one. Others are suspecting that Summer knows more than she's letting on after Nina and Summer saw and left him for dead when they were high on LSD. Nina has been worried ever since about who she potentially hurt, not knowing it was Gary. Nina said she'd shoved a man fearing she was in danger, when said man lunged at her. The camera then panned to Gary in a coma when Nina was heard saying she needed to know who he was. Whoever it was has given hospital staff a fake name for Gary, while claiming to be his next of kin so the police do not inform his real family, which rules Nina out as she was unaware it was Gary. However, some fans think Summer may know more than she's letting on. It's either Brody or a drugged-up Summer. A third posted, "Summer has his phone I bet. But who really attacked Gary?"